One True Love, which is on the INNOFUZION album, available all over the place. And I still got with me on the line, A.K.A. What's up, girl?
Yeah, buddy. Original name William Orlando.
Yeah.
You all know it's A.K.A.
That's right. So, the fans, where can they find you? I know you got a Facebook account. How can they get in touch with you on Facebook?
The Facebook is www.facebook.com, and it's William Orlando Rivera Candelaria with a C. WVILLIAM Orlando, like Orlando, Florida. Yeah. Rivera as in river with an A, and Candelaria with a C.
Okay.
And you can order the CD directly to Billboard.com, or you can go directly to iTunes or eMusic, InStyle, Style Feeder, or whichever favorite one they can order. Supposedly it's on every single distribution. They go order directly the CD too, and they'll get the actual CD. So you can order digitally, or you can order the CD.
That's cool. That includes the older songs too, right? Your first songs.
Yeah, but okay. As far as INNOFUZION, in regards to my album, you can order it directly global wide. As far as my old stuff, you gotta deal directly with the other record label, High Power Records. You can get it at highpowerrecords.com.
Okay. You got any crazy stories back in the day on stage?
On stage?
Yeah.
Funny stories? Let's see. Honestly, not really. Just basically, all the lights hitting your eyes. It's a little bright. Trying to dedicate to everybody. Combined crowds. It was good. It was fun. There was no fights, no nothing, so it wasn't bad. Basically, no, not really. It's just the controversy of the organization of the clubs needs to be a little better. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay.
But in regards to on stage, not really. Only that I paralyzed when I used to dance for MV. That was in Philly.
Yeah.
That was the only crazy story. That was like my first time dancing, and I totally paralyzed, like if I had died and I had been born again. It was like if I fell asleep when I woke up. That was a long time.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I had one in Orlando, Florida. That was about a couple years back. I had a fan that I don't know if he had a couple of drinks or something. And he comes out and says, he told me to get out of stage, and I'm like, hey, buddy, you want me to get out of stage here? You hold the mic and you sing my songs, and you try to do the work that I do every day. Try to inspire people, try to sing melodies to people, and you'll understand what it is, That's the only thing, and people laughed, and, I just kept on singing. It's not that, you know what, there is no difficult crowd. It's not how you work the crowd. I mean, the terminology is different. Yeah. I guess people just need to study in regards to the proper people handling, how to speak to people. I've never had no fights. I don't have no fights with nobody. I get along with everybody. I went to the last event that was over at Copacabana, and I saw people from everywhere, and it was fun. It was nice seeing a bunch of people that I had not seen in a long time. Also, I met Willie Valentine from Artistic, which was nice to meet him and his crew and his band. I saw MG, which was fun. I had not seen her in a long time. I saw a bunch of people there from, there was a couple people from the promoters, Al Pizzaro. I chilled with Mickey, I always have fun with Mickey, every time that we used to go, like, some of the concerts, we always had fun.
Yeah.
It's fun because, basically we get to mingle with people. It's just that the radio station in New York City, something strange about it, about how they're picking up the artists or something. I don't really comprehend it.
Yeah.
Like, what was it that they were actually dealing with in regards to when it came to music? I just think that they should get a little bit more organized in regards to the perspective of originalism. I really appreciate that people united more in regards to producing more, not the fact of more talent, but producing themselves, improving themselves as artists, as producers, and writing lyrics that really truly make sense. It's not the point of romanticism. Like I told you, it's about saying the truth about how you truly feel about yourself.
Yeah.
And talking about life, inspiring. That's what I think a truly dedicated person is because it's an art. It's promoting true music, so the fans could understand it because they relate, because they listen to the words, believe it or not. And that's what I think the radio station should be playing. See, you see how after I came out with a new album, other concepts started evolving because it started being a fusion, fusion of concepts. So they started singing melodies.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Who would be your dream producer to work with? Looks like we just lost him online. We're getting back on. I'm gonna play Make It Last, and we'll be right back here on Legends of Freestyle. Alright, that was I with Make It Last. Shout out to Pedro Saint, just joined us here in the chat room on Legends of Freestyle. And I still got with us here on the line William, of course, A.K.A. I. Having fun?
Yeah.
Alright. Tell me a little bit about Make It Last.
Well, Make It Last was a song that was produced by Elvin Molina. We were choosing what was going to be my new song for my very first start. That was back in 1994. basically they wanted to for me to choose what song to write lyrics to. So we came across to that track before. It was called Make It Last. Something about the beginning, it was like the intro song. It inspired me. It was more like a crossover song. It wasn't just a regular freestyle song. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed the track, and Noel Figueroa, which you know I didn't be, he had some lyrics. He had a couple of different sheets, and he started giving the groove and melody to the song, and he did the demo to it. I just wasn't too happy with the chorus. The chorus was a little different. So I decided to change the chorus, and I decided to do Make it last, the light is young. Go and do you can go on. Make it last forever, love. In my arms is where you belong. I decided to do it in Spanish too. And basically it was just, it was a different groove. He originally released it with his concept of freestyle, of his old school, which was produced by Ivo. And Tony ended up doing the funky melody. Then we ended up doing it they hired some guys to doing the Portuguese vocal for the European market and for Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
And we had races that got signed up to Spotlight in Brazil, and it was distributed, I think, by Warner Brothers. And it was a nice track. That's my beginning, my first track, and hopefully I'm thinking in the future of redoing it with my style.
That's good. And I'm gonna play Real Love. Tell me a little bit about Real Love.
Real Love, it's an inspiring song for the simple fact because the title tells you real love, but I think for me it was real love. Something got lost, and I felt someone was playing games with me, and inspirationally. So I enjoyed the original track that came out from Tony Garcia because the effects which that I like using, the little triggers that I do with the odds. Yeah. It reminded me of some old grooves from a long time ago, and something back from my own family. And I decided to redoing the song over because the words really had inspiration. It really made sense with the original words. I think it was written by Stephanie Fried. So what I did, I redid the song over. I did my own melody. Mm-hmm. I made a new arrangement on the vocalization on it, and I added more words to it based on what I thought was from my own point of view. It's a heartbroken song because of a simple fact, because I was being honest about who I was. Mm-hmm. I felt like I was totally possessed in my own mind, in my own state of life, and I think that life had hit me up with something that wasn't mine, like everything, So I dedicated, real love for me was fun and games for you. You played your games and broke my heart in two. Basically, you divided my soul into not only just me and my very own identical female, but, it just, marriages were involved and all that stuff, so I decided to jump from her. Real love for me was fun and broke my heart in two. Real love. Basically what I wanted to do.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to play the track right now, and then we'll be right back here with I here on Legends of Freestyle.
Yeah.
It's Real Love. The remix. To me real, girl, it should have no
Alright, so that was A.K.A. with Real Love. And we still have A.K.A. here live on Legends of Freestyle. William, I have a friend.
Yep.
I don't know if you know this guy, Swins from the show Freestyle Universe. He sends you a big shout out, and he wants one day to have you on his show.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever he's ready.
Okay. All right, let him know
Shout out
that.
to all of you out there. Yeah, whenever you wanna get in contact with me at Facebook, which is William Orlando Rivera at Facebook. For bookings, you can hire me directly through there.
Okay.
For any interview, definitely get in contact with me.
All right, I'll definitely let him know that. Yeah, because he's part of LOF Radio on Thursday nights. So I'll pass on the information to him.
Yeah, he ordered my CD. I did a couple of distributions of my CD directly from here, you know.
Okay.
When I came out with the single.
Yeah. All right, so once again for the fans, where can they get your music at?
Your music, the album INNOFUZION, you could get it directly from Billboard.com. You know, the Billboard magazine, you could go directly to Billboard.com.
Okay.
You go order through iTunes all over the world, or even any other favorite stores. Whichever they choose is directly there. You could download it anywhere, or you could order it directly from iTunes, eMusic, Last FM, Spotify, Amazon, BNO, yeah. In Europe and here in Japan.
And your new stuff, when can,
in Japan.
yeah, when can we expect your new album to drop?
The 3 new albums are going to be in less than 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
So hit me up on all the fans, the old fans. When I lost contact with a bunch of you, so get in contact with me directly at my Facebook. At the one that I told you at William Orlando Rivera Candelaria, or you can hit me up at will.rivera at yahoo.com.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go on to the next track, Something About You. Tell me about that track.
Something About You. That's like one of my favorite songs from the album. It inspires me because it's basically it's like something about the spirituality of union of identicals. It talks about, it's funny how life is. When you least expect, something changes your life. It's not really that it steals your heart. It's that it has a double edge to it.
Yeah.
In regards to it steals your heart like magic. It's just that it changes your life. All of a sudden, one day you're just living life in a certain way when you don't know who you are, who your mom and dad is, who your grandpa and grandma is. You just know your parents is your regular family.
Yeah.
And suddenly you wake up in 2007, walk in New York City, and just being an entire different person. And it's like spiritually, it awoken me to something totally different about identical twins. I had a couple of sites of identical twins that it tells you into. It talks to you about the telepathy of communication. It's beyond telepathy. It's about a mental status. I got to learn a little bit more about what spirituality is, about the true identity of who really created us, who inspired us to music.
Yeah.
It brings me back to my original Beyond roots, because we got disconnected like the umbilical cord when we were in the parents. We got lost throughout time. Something happened. Too many difficulties happened. We got lost in time. We lost our train of thought. We forgot how to think. We forgot how to talk. And suddenly, something about just listening to a vocal of somebody who somebody remembered, it brought me back into something totally new that it wasn't me. I mean, it's like my identity, but something from me isn't right. So it's something that totally changes the ways of how people think. So there's different ways that your ears captivate the way of thinking of a song.
Yeah.
So Something About You, it tells you of, it's funny how life is when suddenly when you expect life taking you a certain direction, something just changes your ways and just takes you to a different way of thinking, like magic. Suddenly one day, it's like, there's something about you that every time you close, baby, I shiver. There's a look in your eyes that tells me that your heart feels the same as mine. go off key with the beat as well.
Yeah.
It's a whole entire change of status of being a melody and just walking out of the melody and just being off track. And if you're off track, you're off tune, you're off timing, you're off tempo. And one day you could be the greatest vocalist in the universe, and one day everything just falls off, in your face. It's not about your fans. It's about a person's identity, losing everything, and starting back again to where nobody knows you, and being a new person again. That's what it's about.
All right, so let's listen to the track, and we'll finish up with Eye to Eye after this here on Legends of Freestyle.
It's eye to eye. I'm here to steal your heart. INNOFUZION.
right, so that was I with Something About You. All right, people, we're at the end of our show here on Legend Free, so we'll be back here next week. William, you got any words for your fans out there?
Yeah, definitely. You always got good words for my fans. Thank you so much for all the great respect, for the admiration, for the letters, for the emails, for passing the word around in regards to our culture of music and the inspiration of what it truly means, for basically for helping us out. And, you know, when we thought that we didn't have anything, man, you all helped us out into backing up our music and our inspiration. It was a big-time dedication to getting freestyle to where it's at, and still we need a lot of help. We need talented artists and producers. We're really looking forward for new productions, but we basically want the actual producers, the musicians, the composers, the true creators to get into it and singing their own melodies. You know, not being scared and going out there and just being producers. You know, prove what you can actually do. If you write your own songs, you know, promote it. You know, give the credit where it's due. Let everybody comprehend who's the one who sings the songs, because a lot of us, the producers and the composers and the creators of the songs, we don't get really the credit because a lot of people are promoting the artist, but they don't really get to know who's really behind the scene working on everything. That's the reason why they decided to do everything. You know, engineering my own stuff and working on my own tracks. I like doing my own rhythms. I like doing my own music. I don't like concentrating on copying, trying to be better than a person or another one. I just go based on what I like doing. That's basically what the true inspiration is about, the freestyling. I'm not just doing freestyle. I got ballads. I got some slow jams. I got a couple of crossover mainstream, which is basically it's like R&B, but still with the melodic flows of the slow songs. It's going to be easy listening, smooth. There's going to be dance. Basically promoting from one eye to another. About, you know, an eye-to-eye vision to envisioning what true love should truly be about, not what it has been for all these years. You know, it's about the true inspiration of what it should be. You know, two identities to just becoming one true love. And we just need to thank so much, you know, to all of you fans, you know, just basically listen out for all the new stuff. Dedicate your time into inspiring yourselves too, to looking for yourselves. Religion doesn't help you out. I'm not promoting politics or religion. Just search for the truth, your own truthness of who you truly are, and you'll comprehend a little bit more in regards to who everybody is. You know, don't lie to yourself that you know things ain't gonna get any better. Don't think that the end of the world is gonna come, because we're not expecting no end of the world. Music truly inspires you, to calm you. It's like a serenity. You know, it like inspires you. It's a slow flow of just being yourself and just be honest. And, you know, just don't sin and don't do nothing wrong. Just inspire truth. That's all.
All right, that sounds good. William, you want to introduce the track before we go? You know which one I was talking to you about.
Yeah, definitely. Basically, I Promised You was produced by Tony Garcia, and it was written by Tony Garcia. It's basically a song about inspiring that promise. When a person makes a promise, it's about promising truthness, not lies. It's about promising dedication. It's true reality. Words, not just words, but just speak the words of it. It's more than just a memory. It's more than just a past. I don't know what was in the past. I just know who I am at the moment. I forgot everything from all this. It's just remembering that when somebody promises somebody to being faithful, to being honest, don't let nobody take over you. Don't let nobody possess you. Just be yourself. And promises, if it's the true promise of true union of identicals, that's what the promise should be. Not about marriage, not about boyfriend and girlfriend, because they don't get you nowhere. Just promise yourself to being, straightforward. Each day after each day, the truth will come to you. That's what a true promise is all about. I thank so much for inviting me to your show, man. I thank so much for
anytime
for thinking about me like Legends of Freestyle, man, because it's truly inspiring for me. All this dedication, and it was all a lot of hard work, a lot of tears, a lot of breaking nights, a lot of working 2-3 jobs and working at the studio. I wasn't the best of the best. I was working at Mickey D's, I was working at Burger King, I was working at Checkers, and and doing my thing to be able to get the music, to pay for my bills, paying rent. It wasn't easy. It's just that's what I believed in. I believed in true music, and So anybody out there who really inspired and wants to distribute true music and all the radio stations, you know, I'm just being real. It's me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Orlando Rivera. I is just a name just to explain to you that it's about the true vision, from my vision to her vision. So thank you so much for you know.
No, thank you, man. It's an honor to have you on the show here on Legends of Freestyle. All right, people.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, fans, for all the great work. Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, people. See y'all next week. Here it is, Eye to Eye with I Promise You.